up, everybody? Matt Farah here, fresh out of qualifying the finals. Grand Prix New York Adult League Championship. Ironically, like some Formula One drivers, I don't even have to show up to win points here. I just qualified second by 200ths of a second.
And I hear you're so far ahead in points, you could literally sit in pit lane and win this thing.
I may actually do that.
Don't do that.
I'm ahead by 40 points.
Drive the car.
Speaking of points, racing, we're here at Grand Prix New York. We're talking about Formula One.
Yay.
Leo the Suit, new rules, very exciting at the beginning of the season. I'm Matt Farah, that's Leo the Suit. We're watching Garage419. Well, we're making it, you're watching it. Live, really. This is happening. You're looking at now, sir. Everything that's happening now, it's happening now.
Does this sentence have an end?
No, that was quoting Spaceballs.
Okay, good.
And as the green flag drops on the lightweight heat here at Grand Prix New York, we are talking about Formula One. And I have admittedly said that I don't like Formula One in past episodes, that there was too much drama and not enough passing.
Okay.
Now, some Ferrari driving friends of mine in Los Angeles sort of dragged me to this party and made me watch the Australian race. And then I was at the gym the other day and watched the Malaysian race by accident. So now I've got two back-to-back races under my belt.
Well, first of all, it looks like your Ferrari friends picked the absolute wrong year to start watching Ferrari F1.
Ferrari has put on a poor showing so far. Really poor. Embarrassingly, horrifically poor.
Do you know why?
Because none of no, tell me why, Leo. Why is Ferrari sucking it up this year?
Here's my guess. Jean Todt, the racing guy, left the program. They've got a corporate suit running the racing. There's no plan. Kimi is a drinker, not a driver. There's no leadership.
Yeah, wait, define drinker, not like he goes out and parties and doesn't worry about actually winning the race. Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
I think his best years were behind him in McLaren.
Okay.
There's no leadership. There's no plan. It's starting to show with the decisions and the performance.
So, but you know what I love about racing is the underdog. I love seeing underdogs and watching this Brawn team come out of nowhere and just destroy everybody. And it's strange because it doesn't seem, it's not like they've got two Schumachers behind the wheel. They're not like this dominant, like I am gonna, like it's not a Tiger Woods situation.
No.
It's a situation that looks like a right place, right time kind of thing.
Well, there's a couple of things I think going on with Brawn. First of all, Brawn really has his act together. The team that he put together to design the car, they've figured it out. It's not just a diffuser. The whole car is working.
No, but Brawn took this team from Honda. Honda said, okay, have it, and he took it. How much of that was done by Honda before Brawn took it away?
Before they did the managed buyout, they used Honda money and Honda resources to design the car.
Okay.
But they knew they were going for the future, so thank God they got rid of that lump that was the Honda motor. The Mercedes motor is a better motor.
Okay.
Rubens Barrichello was hired by Honda to be the stability, the seasoned guy, and he probably brings a lot to testing and prep. Jenson Button is totally motivated. He was the British phenom. He was going to be the next Jimmy Clark, and it just didn't work. And Honda...
Why didn't it work before?
I don't think the team gave him a lot of things to work with. There were a few moments where he showed well with poles, and he won one race. But right now it's come together. And if you listen to his comments, he's comparing himself to Schumacher. Not in an egotistical way, just knows that he needs to deliver right now.
Well,
and
it looks like he's delivering right now. Now, what is it with these first two races, Australia and Malaysia?
Yep.
What's happening here is that all of the teams you'd expect to be up top are kind of in the back, and all the non-factory back teams, Red Bull and Brawn, these guys are up front. How did that happen all of a sudden?
This is all about pressure and money. Toyota is an example of a team that's been blowing billions of dollars, literally when you add it all up for these 7 or 8 years, and now they need to perform. If you look at all the non-factory teams, they're the ones that made the decision to push the rules. Brawn,
so is
Williams,
it really just how far you can flex the rules? Is that what's making the difference here?
The corporate teams, the Ferraris, the McLarens, were conservative in their interpretation of the rules. The desperate teams rolled the dice, and it paid off right now.
And what about the fact that Brawn, after winning its first race in Australia, immediately cut 270 people from its staff? A third of its workforce fired the night of their victory.
Well, I think that speaks about a couple of things. One, the bulk of the design work is done in the off season.
there's
development
actually a
happens over
rule
here.
saying no testing anymore, right?
And they've cut back on that. Plus, it also probably speaks to how much money he really does have left.
Yeah.
You know, Virgin stepped in. They need more sponsorship. I just think he's managing the money.
Well, I think with 2 victories under their belt, it should be a little easier for them to get some money for coming into this 3rd race, right?
We hope so. We'll see what happens.
When we come back, what we're going to do is talk about the controversial KERS system, because we can't get through an episode without that, as well as what is going to happen in the future with the points. Are the big manufacturers going to step up, or is it going to be underdogs all season? Stick around. Garage419.com. Be there. There we go. Race complete. Now, for the record, Leo, exactly how much did I win that race by?
You got a big gap and you just ran away.
I won it by a lot.
A lot is a lot.
By a lot, yeah.
So?
Was that at least a half a lap victory?
It was 20 carts.
20 cart lengths in 20 laps. All right.
So, that's great.
Apparently, I'm good at something. Just kidding.
Well, we knew
So let's talk about what we're really talking about. Let's go back to F1 for a minute, since that's why we're here, not to race go-karts. The KERS system, controversial from the start, and I'm not sure if it helps or hurts yet, because it seems like it helps some people, like Alonso, make some passes, but it also seems to be causing the breakdown of a few cars and adding some extra weight.
Well, here's what I think we've learned already in the 2 races. The fast cars are not running KERS.
Right.
That tells you something right there. Number 2, I agree with you on the Alonso thing to a point. I think Alonso's driving his ass off with that car, but you can see that he's using the button and KERS to kind of set things up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly where they're using KERS. I would have thought it would have been middle of the straightaway to kind of get that extra grip.
Yeah, it seems like coming out of corners they're using it more.
And I guess they got to be careful with traction, but it looks like sometimes in these short straightaways they're using it to make the bump.
A quick pass.
And then we have the part that Kimi Räikkönen DNF because KERS failed.
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot going on here, that this thing is still not ready for prime time.
I think it's a good idea. I hope they keep testing with it.
It'll happen.
But it doesn't seem like it's helping anybody win yet.
No, Brawn is not running it, Red Bull's not running it, Toyota's not running it.
It seems like the teams that are winning are successful in their aerodynamics and choosing the right engine and not trying to risk it by running conservative aero and then being aggressive with the KERS.
Well, I'm gonna play to the race we just saw you run. You had the advantage, so you were running within that space.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going on with Brawn and Red Bull and even Williams with Nico from time to time. They're running within their world. They don't have to do things.
Yeah.
McLaren and Ferrari, and BMW, they have to make these big moves.
Yeah.
So they're trying KERS, they're trying tire changes when it really doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
They're driving over their heads.
The good news about F1 is that you can sit down and watch a race. It's not a 500-mile or a 24-hour race where it's like you have to be glued to it for the whole thing. You can sit down and watch it. And the other good news is it appears that the actual watching of the race is exciting.
Well, it's gotten better for a number of reasons. Number 1, the aerodynamics have worked. The cars can run close.
They can run close now.
Number 2, you've got 3 tire choices, soft, medium, and hard compound, and you see differences in that. You've got KERS, no KERS, you've got driver talent, you've got aerodynamic differences, you've got fast cars running against slow cars, you've got fast guys who should be fast trying to catch the really fast guys. It's a good show right now.
It's a good show, and it's a good drama, and it makes some good internet banter. So while you're at it, we want to hear what you guys think. Leave a comment below in the comment box, and we will see you guys on Thursday with another episode of Garage 419. Leo the Suit, you are so bad at high fives, I can't even do it anymore. I'm here at GPNY, where I have officially won the points championship in my adult racing league. If you guys want to come race with me here at Grand Prix New York and you're in the New York area, hit up gpny.com for all that race info. Leo, you're in the league too. How are you doing?
I think we're like 8 points from the front, but we're struggling with good talent.
Leo, Tom, and JF are in the other league where skinny people race.
Yeah, and that's the part I didn't tell you. I'm chasing the other guys.
Till next time, I'm Matt Farah. That's Leo the Suit. You've been watching Garage 419.
Absolutely awesome. I'm glad it's for the kids, but even if it wasn't,
it would still be awesome, and I would do it again.
This week on WePCTV.
Mishacking Hollywood. In 24, Jack Bauer shows off a sweet spy camera connected to his iPhone, complete with night vision and real-time video streaming.
You think he's not going to jailbreak his phone? He doesn't play by the rules.
It is true. This night scope technology is an app that you can download.
Yeah.
WePCTV is brought to you by ASUS and Intel. You dream it, ASUS builds it, Intel inside.